So I picked up one of these aftermarket digital Tach hour meters off of wish.com, I think it's called. It was like $16 Canadian, including shipping. That's probably about $12 US. And I've got my LEHR 5.0 here, 5.0 horsepower, not liter, outboard motor. And I'm just mounting it. I thought I'd share this with you. I was looking for a spot it would sit flat. And this space here is flat and the cow will fit over it nicely. I've got one screw in place already. And I'm about to back that out to get the second one in. Sorry for not starting the video a little sooner. There you go. So I pre-drilled this, lined it all up, drilled that hole. I put this back in for placement. And now it looks crooked, but that's actually between this point and this point is flat. And that's what I was looking for, flat and a place that won't interfere. So now that that's on there, I'm going to pre-drill my second hole. Small hole first. And I can stick my finger there. There's nothing behind it that I'm going to dig into. And the stainless steel screws I'm using are tiny, so they'll barely make it through the plastic. This guy is really light. It's more the vibration I'm worried about. Because the threads are gripping into plastic, it should be okay. I'm going to drill my secondary hole right here. Nice and slow because it's plastic. You don't want it to melt. I don't want to pop too far through. Okay. I think I can just swing that up a little bit, because what I'm going to have to do is drill the hole in the mounting plate here a little larger because I want the screw to pass through it easily. It's a bit of a dull drill bit, but it still makes a hole in plastic. This drill bit's had too much metal under it. So the first hole was already drilled, the second hole was drilled out a bit larger, lining up the holes. There's my tiny little stainless steel screw. Oh, I missed my hole. There it is. Just a little bit of pressure because it'd be really easy to strip that out. Look at that. Let's mount it on there. Look at that, almost looks factory, except for the fact it's crooked. Next thing to do is I'm going to just grab all this excess wire and jam it in here somewhere and make sure the lid fits on. Get it in there, get it in there. I'll remove the propane bottle. Pops off of there. Yeah, look at that. This oodles of room in there. That shouldn't be a problem whatsoever. But you never know with clearances on aftermarket crap. Let's go. Oh, is it getting in the way? Is it causing a problem? Oh. There's oodles of room in this area here, so still got to snap the cover down just to be on the safe side. Make sure it fits 100%. Yep. Okay, let's pop it back off. Beautiful. Okay, now the next question I have, which I think I know the answer to, is can I just cut this wire short, or does it need to be a specific length? What it does is it says in the instructions to wrap, can you see this? To wrap the wire 3 or 4 times around the spark plug wire. So I'm going to do that, but there's way too much wire here. So I'm going to just feed it on through without it getting too tangled. Wow, look at that. It keeps tangling and untangling on its own. It's probably a better way to do this, but this is what's going on right now, so it's not totally tangling. I'm just going to keep going. I would like that around the other side of this. You know what, I'm not going to bore you with this. I'm going to rewire this and be right back. Actually, before I rewire it, the reason I wanted to pull it all the way through is I want to just leave it like that. Start up the engine. Let's see if it gets a reading. Because it doesn't say whether or not you can cut the wire short. So let's fire up. Wire's not going to catch on anything, no. Nothing's in the water there. Although it usually helps when you're going to start a motor that you give it some fuel. Let's do that. Okay, let's see what happens. My tether on? Yep. Oh. Okay, now I'm going to untangle this wire, reroute it, cut it short, and clean it up. Okay, we got it out. Wow, I'm burning through batteries fast. Camera batteries, that is. Pull that down there, across here. Let's go around here. 1, 2, 3, 4. It says 3 to 4. Why not give it all 4? That looks good. I'm not sure if I'm going to throw more zip ties in there or not. I will throw one on the spark plug wire to hold this together. Let's go over the spark plug wire like that. Just going to bring the wire through the zip tie just to ensure it catches. I might actually even do it like this. Do it like that. Look at that. I think that looks fun. Now we'll grab some cutters. I'll leave a little bit for good luck. Hopefully it still works. Although it was only $16, so let's give her a try. tether on. I'm not using the right tether. It's from a Polaris jet ski, but that's what I happen to have handy. I have to say that the Tach isn't very reactive, but for tuning an idle, which I think is supposed to be about 950, it'll work great. And when you cut the engine, it's actually an hour meter, although I haven't run this for long enough to even get a reading. But at least I'll know at the 100-hour servicing interval, I won't be guessing anymore. There you go. That is the $16 Canadian, including shipping, from wish.com tachometer. I've seen the same one on all of the kinds of sites with different names and different model numbers. So I'll try and dig up a few different versions of what people call it and put it on in the description below. And like usual, if you have any questions or comments, go ahead, leave them below. And also, I am not an expert by any means, so please don't be too harsh. And I'm just trying to share with viewers things like this because I couldn't find any details on this particular product online. Maybe it's just new and nobody's done it yet. So there you go. If that's the case, I beat you all to it. I might trim that. I might zip tie this in place, although zip tying might cause it to rub. So I think I'm just going to leave it alone because it seems to be working just fine like that. All right, that's it for now. Enjoy YouTube.